In this video, we will learn about the parametric equations. The question is why we need the parametric equation, why the Cartesian coordinate system is not enough, and how to sketch the parametric equation. Suppose this is the Cartesian coordinate system, that is, this is the x-axis and this is y-axis, and you want to throw a missile from the origin. Okay, so if you throw a missile from this point, so it will travel this path and it will fall here. Now, using the Cartesian coordinate system, we can only know its position, like where it stays, because at this point we have some x coordinate and y coordinate, right? Because we need to go x coordinate this way and y coordinate this way. But if we want to know at what time this missile reaches this maximum point, then we need to introduce the parametric equation. That means if you want to know the time, that means at what time this missile is here, then you need to introduce the parametric equation, or at what time this missile fall this point. So to determine the time, we can introduce a third variable here, because x is the first variable and y is the second variable, and we are introducing the third variable, which is t, and this t is called parameter. Now what we will do, we will write both x and y as a function of t. So if we write both x and y as a function of t, then the parametric equation will be like this. These two equation is given. Okay, these two equation is given. Now if we ask the question like when this missile will fall on the ground. So if the missile fall on the ground, then the vertical distance, that means y is 0. So if we set y equals to 0 and solve for this equation, then we will get t equals to 0 and t equals to this time. Okay, what does t equals to 0 means? That means when the missile throw at the beginning. Okay, at this time mean after this time the missile will fall this place. Okay, now next question is how we will sketch the parametric equation. So if we define the parametric equation, then the formal definition would be if f and g are continuous function of t. So both f and g would be a continuous function of t on an interval I, then the equation x is a function of t and y is also function of g t are parametric equations, and t is called the parameter. Okay, now how we can sketch the parametric equation? So in this example, we have given x equals to t square minus 2t and y equals to t plus 1. And here t varies from -2 to +4. Now to sketch the graph, we need to take some point. So when t equals to -2, so if you plug t equals to -2 here, you will get x equals to 8. And if you plug t equals to -2 here, you will get y equals to -1. So when t equals to -8, then x is 8, y is -1. So this is the x-axis, this is y-axis. So when t is -2, x is 8, so it will go 8 unit this way and -1 unit below. So this point when t equals to -2. Now as time grows, its direction will be this way. Here there is a direction for parametric equation. There is a direction because as time increases, the path will follow this way. Now when t equals to -1, then x is 3, y is 0. So at this point t is -1, x is 3 and y is 0. And when t is 0, so x is 0, and y is 1. So if we take this point, so we will get several points, and if we add them together, then we will get this graph. For parametric equation, you need to mention the direction. Okay, you need to mention the direction. What would be the direction? Like as time increases, what path it follows, because here t is 0 but here t is 1. So time increases and it follows this way. It goes from this point to that point. So its direction would be this one. Now we can discuss another example. Suppose we have this parametric equation. So here parameter is theta. In previous example the parameter was t, but here parameter is theta, because x and y is written in terms of theta, and theta varies from 0 to 2 pi. So when theta is 0, so if you plug here theta is 0, then x is 1, y is 0. So when theta is 0, x is 1 and y is 0. So this point. Now when theta is 90 degree, that means pi by 2, then x is 0, y is 1. So when theta is pi by 2, then x is 0 and y is 1. So this point. So as theta grows, its direction is this way. Okay, it following this direction. That's why this direction. Now when theta is pi, then x is -1 and y is 0. So here. Now if you plot those and goes up to 2 pi, then you will see this is a circle. Okay, so this represent a circle. Now you can draw this graph in another way, like we can convert this parametric equation to Cartesian equation. That means x is cosine theta, y is sine theta. So if you square it, so x square plus y square is cosine square theta plus sine square theta, and we know this is 1. So x square plus y square equals to 1, and this is an equation of a circle with center at 0, 0 and radius 1. So we will get the same graph. Thanks for watching.